Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Last week I was not able to upload a video as I was traveling and I was not in town. Couldn't find some time. All right, so let's jump into it. This week has been a very bumpy ride. Although there are true loss-making days, there is still approximately 10% ROI after all the charges and all that in one of the small accounts that we are maintaining. Okay, so again, I would request you all to kindly spread this word of mouth about this channel among your friends and peers who do intraday trading, especially Nifty. I'm sure there is always something new that you'll get to learn in this channel. Uh, as long as this technical analysis is concerned. All right, let's jump into our main topic, which is the trade plan for Nifty in the upcoming week. All right, let's look at the weekly chart. Although it is not a very decisive bullish engulfing, but it doesn't mean a bearish trade. It doesn't carry a bearish vision as well. If you look at it, so it's been taken down. 50% of the previous candle. Previous big candle has been taken out, meaning it is on partially bullish side or partially opposite side of the previous direction, right? So let's look at the monthly chart also, although it is not the completion of this month, but if you look at it, we are already able to take out the body of the previous months, which is a good sign. We can count on the bullish side at the moment, but also let's look at the weekly candlestick. So as long as this level is holding, which is 24,741, we should certainly stay on the positive side of the trade, or the bullish side of the trade, right? And if this level, or if I had to be very precise, if this level, the line marked in black which says 24,706 levels is broken, then we should think anything or think about a bearish trade or carrying forward the bearish trades if at all we look at any significant chart patterns. All right, so that's about the vision. If you look at the weekly chart, let's dig a little deeper into it. And there is a hammer kind of formation here, although it doesn't really carry any significance, because if this pattern would have formed here, or for that matter if you look at the candlestick formation here, this is a little effective or very prominent. It carries a lot of significance because it is formed at the bottom, right? It is somewhere in the middle, so it might as well not be a very significant formation here. But if you look at what the wick is telling, is it must have tested the breakout here, that we were able to see on the 1st of September, and it has given a close decently around 24,742. Let's see what the hourly chart says. So before we look at the hourly chart, let's also talk about the levels here. So as long as this level is not broken, again 24,740, the one that we have just spoken about, we can stay on the bullish side and always look for bullish chart patterns. But nevertheless, you should not take anything for granted as long as trading is concerned, right? So we are looking at the hourly chart. There has been a decent accumulation here, and then there is a quick run on the bullish side, and then there is a consolidation here, right? So if the market is opening, as always, let's talk about the three different scenarios. What if the market opens gap up, neutral, and negative, right? So if the market is opening here, okay, which means anything about 24,780, okay, 24,780, and if the market is holding this level, you can blindly consider the bullish side of the trades. And then if the market is opening neutral, you should be very cautious and look for what levels are is Nifty holding? All right, so if the Nifty is holding 24,780 mark, then you can be on the bullish side. And if the Nifty is not holding this level and coming below, I mean dropping below 24,710 or 715, then you can consider staying on the bearish side of the trades. It is very simple. And if the market opens a gap down, then anything around 650 90 24,690 or 680 or something like that, maybe you can look for a resistance in this zone, 24,730, and it will come down on the bearish side, right? Especially if the market is not holding this level 24,700 mark, which is also a round level, 24,700, then you can certainly look for bearish trades. So that's precisely the trade plan for the next week. It is very simple. As long as Nifty is holding 24,740 mark, look for the bullish side of the trade. And if Nifty is closing anything below 24,700, then you can also look for the bearish side of the trades. All right, so if I had to give you a quick overview or my gut feeling, sometimes we will not be able to explain you what is happening in the chat only, but there is always some patterns that I must have observed, right? Out of this experience, I want to tell you something very interesting, right? So there is this pattern where we are able to see market is trying to take a U-turn, and then again here there has been a similar pattern. Market is trying to take a U-turn, and then here it has given a gap up opening and taken a U-turn, right? And then here we are still holding these levels, meaning there is still buyers in the market and bulls are still in control. I mean, they have not given up, but the only way to see a confirmation is taking an entry after a retest. All right, so it has fallen down, it has given upside, and then there is a retest happening. And if the market crosses this mark 25,150 mark and holding that level, then you can blindly buy and hold the trades for a long term. That's as simple as it. All right, guys, so I request you all to kindly spread a word of mouth among your peers or friends who would love learning something new every day and who trades Nifty as a passion. And then I will see you next time in the next video, maybe next week. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Have a great time trading in the next week. Bye bye.